Thursday night before a Saturday game. That was when Jimmy always dropped some special surprise that got us motivated.
I got all my players that I could crowd in my office, all the seniors and all the top players.
He said, you know, man, we're now the reigning national champion from the '87 season, and I think we've earned a certain level of respect. I don't feel we're getting respected by one particular team.
I want to show you something.
I said, well, I mean, what is he about to show us?
He just stuck the tape in and walked out.
We are the Seminoles of Florida State. We know we're good, some say we're great. Our goal is simple, best in the land. Rockin' to the beat of the Munchies band.
But I just remember Deion Sanders' Jerry curl juice shaking all over the place.
Some call me cocky, and I know that. But this I got to do, the Seminole Rap.
I was like, I hope they knock the curl juice out of his head.
They made an awful music video, an awful one.
There was Deion, primetime, and their quarterbacks and their running backs.
My name is Doc, but they call me the Blade. As deadly to receivers as the ace of spades.
All kind of talking smack about how they were going to be the champions.
It was on from then on.
It's easy to talk noise behind the camera and never knew that tape would get back to us.
It was their way of trying to convince themselves that they could beat us.
I think Deion, he was bringing that swagger, trying to bring it up to Tallahassee.
Florida State was a University of Miami wannabe.
That's what pissed us off. Florida State was just being us. We were probably a little upset that they beat us to it. I think Florida State had no idea what they were in store for once that tape went in there. They came into the preseason #1. I mean, they came #1 after we had won a national title.
It was an insult. It was a kick in the stomach.
We felt like every team that we played, especially the ones that came to the Orange Bowl, they better come in there with some respect.
Ferguson, complete, fumble, Miami's ball.
It was a slaughter.
We sent them back to Tallahassee.
Gary cuts inside, and Deion Sanders takes him on, and Gary beats him. Gary whips prime time for a Miami touchdown.
We go out there and win like 31-0 or whatever it was.
Florida State was kind of like our little brothers.
You know, every once in a while you gotta beat your little brother up.
They recruited like we did. They recruited Florida.
A lot of those guys we grew up with in the same neighborhoods, went to the same high schools.
But I tell you what, those were some tough games anytime you played FSU.
I don't know how many have been lost or won by a field goal made or missed.
And that's how they got their name. And right today, they're always known for the wide right crew.
Wide right!
Then the year came, they got some special kicker was supposed to make it, and he went wide left.
He missed it! Wide left!
We had them so jacked up in the brain that they didn't know what to do.
I respected those guys because they kept us on the schedule, unlike the Gators.